Let's think of our future self, not the wishful version of ourselves or even the expected version, and not the 60 years later version of ourselves. No, let's think of the future self that we know will be the direct recipient or beneficiary of whatever we choose to do or don't do in the moment. So let's think of the task or goal or project at hand, and let's think of the appropriate time frame for this goal or task, be it 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months from now. And let's think of our future self at the end of this time frame. This future self isn't some amorphous blob in the distance, so let's get a very clear picture. What are you wearing? What do you look like? What are your surroundings, etc.? And once you have this very clear visual, consider these 4 things. Number 1, this future self is simply an extension of your current self. Just like your current self was the future self of your past self. There's this through line between past, present, and future selves. Number 2, consider this future self your friend, your very best friend. What would you do for your friend? What do you want your friend to feel? Do you want your friend to be proud or disappointed? Happy or upset? And number 3, this is a big one. This is a do not do. Do not project your current self's assumptions, intentions, or mood onto your future self. This is a very classic fallacy of procrastination, that you think your future self is going to suddenly feel like doing what you put off in the moment. But this is because despite the thread between your current and future self, the entire world would have crossed this time span with you, since you don't exist in the vacuum. And in the passage of this temporal space, all of the random and unexpected things that could, might, will, may occur, would occur. For example, even if you think of tomorrow's self, you don't know if tomorrow's self would have had a horrible nightmare overnight and wake up in a funk. You don't know if tomorrow's self will get a phone call that disrupts the whole day, etc., etc., etc. So don't assume for your future self, especially based on your current self status. All right, and number 4, this is related to the random, unknown nature of the future. Your actions or inactions right now will and could have an effect on the opportunities that either arise or opportunities that are costed your future self. Known or unknown, this is absolutely a possibility. So consider your future self your best friend and do what you can now to lighten their loads instead of burdening them. Choose wisely.